scam that is becoming more and more prevalent. It's been around a while, but we've been seeing a lot more of it lately. And they're called job offer scams. So basically, the way a job offer scam works is an attacker will reach out to somebody via email, via text message, via LinkedIn, even. And the goal is it could be one of a couple of things. We see some variations of it where they're looking to get either personal information, so stuff like your social security number, anything they can use to kind of take your identity and maybe open up a credit card with it or something like that, or just resell it, or even stuff like bank account information via pretending to request information for direct deposit, saying, "Hey, you got this job, and now we need your direct deposit information so we can pay you." And there's also more direct attacks where they say, "Congratulations, you got work." Or you got this job and you need to buy your laptop, but we'll reimburse you. Don't worry. So just go to this website, buy a laptop, and we'll send you a check to reimburse you. And the site they tell you to go to could be a scam where you're purchasing it from them, from the bad guy, and no hardware ever shows up. They get your money, they get your credit card information, and no check ever shows up to reimburse you. So there's a lot of different ways that this can kind of happen. Hootsuite has actually a really good article on it, so I'm just going to use theirs as the example. But you'll see a lot of times it's, hey, a text message you kind of get out of the blue saying, "Hey, look, I saw your resume out on LinkedIn. I saw it on Indeed. I saw it on whatever other websites have job offerings, and we really like what we see. We want to talk to you. We want to interview you." They might even skip the interview process. They might just say, "Hey, this is a text only interview." Sometimes they'll jump on Zoom with you. Sometimes they'll jump on WhatsApp or another thing and take a phone call, maybe. And the phone calls are used to collect information about you. Your birth date, something about your background. Maybe they're trying to get some of those security questions out of you. Now, maybe they'll get their email addresses so they can use that to break into some of your other accounts. But at the end of all of it, generally, you get a job offer. And they can be pretty comprehensive. Sometimes they send legitimate offer letters or illegitimate offer letters, but things that look legitimate and say, "Hey, here's your job, here's your start date, here's your pay. Go ahead and sign this, and then by the way, send back these tax documents or this direct deposit information or whatever it ends up being." Attackers are relentless, right? So they're preying on people who are looking for better roles, better careers, maybe people who've been out of work. And it's kind of sad to think that they're targeting people who are just trying to better themselves, but that's what attackers do. They're not good people. So be on the lookout. If you get a job offer that seems too good to be true, it probably is. um, if a job is asking you to spend money before you're hired, that's not going to be a legitimate job offer. No company is asking you to pay money for your background check or any of that stuff. Companies just do that stuff. It's part of the cost of hiring. So don't spend money to get a job generally. Um, and just kind of pay attention. If you weren't expecting somebody to make you a job offer, be skeptical. There are real recruiters in the world, absolutely, but you can validate that stuff, right? You can say, "Hey, what company do you work for?" You can call that company, look up their website, give them a call, make sure the recruiter is legitimate, make sure the company is legitimate that you're giving the offer for. See if you can find the job opening posted somewhere. More often than not, if someone's offering you a job or to apply for a job, there's a listed opening somewhere, either on the recruitment website, on LinkedIn, somewhere like that, that you can apply for it and get some background information. So just kind of be on alert. People are bad out there a lot of the time. They send you things, try to trick you. Job scams are not new, but they're definitely becoming more and more prevalent as people are out looking for better jobs and to make more money because costs of everything is kind of going up. So protect yourselves. Good luck. Be safe.